Hi guys, my name is Bailey. I'm 27 years old. I am a business major. I'll be graduating from SMC at the end of fall of this year, and then I'll be transferring in the spring of 2022. I just don't know what university yet. I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. I'm just trying to get through last year and this year. And I live on the west side of Los Angeles. When I moved here, I told myself I need to be next to the ocean. So this is where I landed, and I couldn't be more happy. I took a break from college for a little bit, and now that I'm in a better headspace and I've decided that I just want to continue the path and get a degree, and I'm almost done. So thank goodness hard work pays off. And I grew up in Visalia. I don't know if you guys know where Visalia is. Nobody knows where it's at. It's a small little town in between Bakersfield and Fresno. So half the time I just tell people I grew up in Fresno. And then I graduated high school in Sacramento. Lived in Sacramento for a few years. I moved to Seattle for a little bit, and then I decided to actually go backpacking in Utah, southern Utah, for about 6 months. And then I ended up staying there for 2 years, 2.5 years, because I loved it so much out there. Utah is absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend it to anyone. Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon, Arches, all of it is just gorgeous. But unfortunately there wasn't work or any career I was interested out there, so I decided to come back to California and then chose LA, and kind of fell in love with it. Los Angeles, I didn't think I would like it that much, but it's kind of growing on me. I got a wonderful job. I'm a manager at Whole Foods Market, and it is one of the best companies to work for. That's what kind of made me want to go into human resources. And I've always been in the hospitality industry, so it kind of worked out better. I have traveled to New Zealand and Thailand. New Zealand was about 5 years ago, and I went to the North Island and actually went on this really cool hike and didn't realize it was a Lord of the Rings set called Mount Doom. I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but people were telling me the hike we were on is where they shot a scene with Mount Doom, and I didn't care, but my friend cared, and it was a big deal, I guess. So that was kind of cool. And then I actually went backpacking in Thailand in 2020 in February. So it was right before COVID hit, and when we got back, it was insane. Everything was starting to shut down. So I always tell myself I was very blessed when I went because it couldn't have worked out better. It was perfect timing. And that was one of my favorite trips ever. Backpacking in Thailand was great. The culture is beautiful. Prices are great out there, super cheap. And then I haven't traveled too much of the United States though. I've only traveled really the West Coast, never really the middle or the East Coast. So my goal for 2021 is to go travel to the East Coast and just do a big long road trip. That's kind of what I want to do this year if I get the chance, but school and work. So my family, I have 2 younger brothers, and one brother is in the Air Force and one is in the Army. And I never thought I would be in the military type family, but I don't even think they knew, but here we are, and they are wonderful. I couldn't be more proud of them. I'm definitely a proud older sister for sure. And they're out in Georgia, I believe, right now. So, my apartment, I have a cat. I wanted a dog at the time. I'm a dog person, and then my landlord said no dogs. So I was like, okay, well, I need some type of animal, so maybe I'll try a cat. And I got my cat, her name's Olive, and it worked out great. She's the best cat ever. I'm thinking about getting another one. We'll see. Don't have time for that though. And hobbies. Like I said, I went backpacking in New Zealand and Thailand. So I'm a very avid hiker. I love to hike. I've accomplished many strenuous hikes out in Utah and Washington and even in California. I'm thinking about hiking Mount Whitney this year if I win the lottery for that with my boyfriend and his parents. So we shall see. But for now, I'm just doing some small little LA hikes, but they'll do because they're super pretty. But yeah, that's a little about me, and can't wait to meet the rest of you guys. All right, have a good night.